Welcome back to the channel, Pokemaniacs. The store Five Below has a new wave of single packs of the Jazzware figures. This wave is going to be including Pokemon like Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly, Pikachu, Gible, and Machop. Pretty good finds here, so if you are looking for these Pokemon just individually, or maybe you just missed out on them in the past, Five Below might be a good spot to go check out. Additionally, make a stop at Walgreens. Apparently the Wooper and Vulpix 2-pack has been popping up there, so I'm gonna have to go swing by there because I really want a Wooper. Walgreens has really been like the spot that seems like to get a lot of these new packs. Also from Jazzware's the 8-inch deluxe vinyl figure of Charmander. It's up on Amazon, so I'll have that linked down below for you guys if you want to purchase that or anything else I can in this video. I'll make sure to have that linked below for you. And for my Canadian viewers, I do have an item for you. This is over at Walmart Canada. We've got the City Street environment from Jazzwares. This is pretty solid pickup, so if you are looking for this and you're in Canada, go check out the link below for Walmart Canada. And we have preview images of the Lapras Funko Pop coming out on Pokemon Center. This is the pearlescent finish. I don't exactly know how excited people are for these anymore, but I'm just excited that it's Lapras. Over on Entertainment Earth, we have a few new Nano Block sets. This wave is going to be including Clodsire, Tandemaus, and Pawmi. Each one's going to run $20 and does release in February, so those pre-orders are up. And the 2024 Pokemon World Championships were this past weekend. Were there any highlights for you? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to try to squeeze in any announcements I can at the end of the video because of the time difference in Hawaii. We're not getting these announcements until kind of late, so we'll squeeze it in at the end. At Worlds, though, we did get a look at a bunch of upcoming Halloween merchandise coming over to the English Pokemon Center. There's things like the Munchlax Jack-O-Lantern, there's some Gengar string lights, there's a pin collection, what looks like some new figures, there's a new like Jack-O-Lantern mug, there's this Chandelure table centerpiece, I think is what that is, and this really cool lantern, which would just make a cool centerpiece on any table. Overall, kind of fun. I do love the Halloween stuff on Pokemon Center. I hope this isn't everything though. Sometimes they go kind of hard. I'm hoping we get a little bit more up on there this season. And speaking of Worlds, Jazzwares actually did have a pretty large display there. Nothing too large of a presence, but there was this big like shadow box display of over 70 Pikachu plushies they had there. It's pretty rad. Last week, Pokemon Center did release some pretty cool items though. We've got our latest Delicious Adventure figure. This is the Kalos Pokepuff Paradise figure. Dedenne in awe of all those delicious little puffs. The figure is about 2 3/4 inches tall and 3 1/4 inches wide, made of resin, weighing in at 6.2 ounces. We also got a great collection of some new bags. This is the Haunting Secret collection in the Pokemon Everyday Bags line. Great colors to me, very classy, it's a nice pattern, and it's not like very childish, which I always appreciate since we do have so many mature collectors, we'll say, in the community, so love to see work like this coming out. But school does seem to be back in session, so if you do need a notebook, like a writing notebook, Pokemon Center does have 2 new notebooks on there. They're 200 pages each for all of your note-taking and doodling pleasures. Really cute designs here, and would even be good if you are starting out on your 2025 World Championship run. Are you? Are you going to get competitive? Let me know. I always think I want to, but I never do it. And we also got the tropical Pokemon plushies. These are Pikachus holding hands, really cute, but they have that Hawaiian vibe since the championships were happening there. The plushie sold out though, so not surprisingly. I'm not sure if they're going to restock this one, so good job if you got one. In stock though for the plushies, they did bring us the Executor Sitting Cuting plushie. Now I don't actually remember if this was just not a thing before, if it just restocked, but it's newly added to the new releases this past week, so it's on there. And honestly, the Sitting Cutie plushies are some of my favorites. We actually got a whole bunch of new puzzles also on Pokemon Center. These are pretty cool. I like the designs of these, and as a bonus, the smallest they are is 500 pieces. There's also 1,000 pieces puzzles on there, and I just appreciate that. And with all of this new stuff that just got added and Worlds going on, there is a 2024 Pokemon World Championships commemorative coin for those that use this code and spend $50 on Pokemon Center. The offer is good while supplies last or until September 30th. So if you're going to go spend some money on Pokemon Center, this might be a good time to do it. Over in China, Funism has 2 new figures they've been teasing out. We got a couple of like silhouetted, shadowed out figure photos. But now we have the real photos of Gigantamax Pikachu and Gigantamax Gengar. Reminds me a lot of the Pikachu we got from the Celebrations card set. We had that like premium collection, if you remember that. This guy, this one right here, looks very similar actually. But that Gengar is pretty sweet, so, but they look great, and I'm glad that Gigantamax is still getting some love, even though, you know, that was past generation. In card news, reminder, over at Sam's Club, the Crown Zenith Sea and Sky Premium Collection is available. At least online it is out of stock, so go double check your stores in person. Maybe buy one, maybe buy two. Don't be that guy buying like a pallet of them for himself. Like, don't do that. And we have official listings for the Terapagos EX Ultra Premium Collection. Still no official look at the promo cards that are inside this box quite yet, but I'm sure we'll know soon enough. The box does MSRP at $120, which is a lot of money, but I'm glad we haven't made any adjustments there, seeing as the price of everything else has been going up lately. I'm glad to see that this is kind of held flat. The box should release on November 1st. And then, apologies, I didn't post these up until Sunday, but we have a couple codes that are still active at least until end of today-ish. So in Scarlet and or Violet, hop into the mystery gift functionality and use this code, Sleep Talk Worlds. It's going to get you a free Sylveon for the game, which is pretty rad. It's like it's competitive ready, so like you can't complain there. It's nice, and I love Sylveon. Then for my Pokemon trading card game live players, I'm going to go ahead and use this code right up here, Outburst Worlds 24. It's going to get you a Pecharunt EX card in the game. That one, you do have a couple extra days to download that one, but while you're at it, just get them all. Just get them all in there. All right, Worlds just wrapped up, and Mr. Ishihara announced quite a few things. So starting off with Pokemon Go, we've got more Morpeko that's coming to Pokemon Go. It'll be featuring its signature different hunger modes. The trailer also worked its way into a nice little beach scene ruined by a storm, but instead of a hurricane, this was what looks to me like Eternatus maybe coming through. Mr. Ishihara also kind of teased it out, saying that something gigantic is coming. So more confirmation that Dynamax is coming to Pokemon Go. For Pokemon Unite, they showed off Armarouge, Darkrai, and Psyduck are coming to Pokemon Unite. They also included Ceruledge in the trailer, but they didn't show off any attacks from Ceruledge, so that one so far is a little bit of a mystery. The Pokemon trading card game Pocket got a new trailer. We also confirmed that it's coming out on October 30th and is available now for pre-order in both app stores, Google and iOS. They also showed one of my new favorite cards of this Pidgeot, but then they also teased something kind of weird with this Mewtwo, because they were showing off how you can explode the art, expand it, go a little bit deeper, but as they moved past the Mewtwo, it seemed like there's something that they're trying to tease, some mystery. I'm not sure quite yet what that was supposed to mean. Then for the Pokemon TCG, they did tease in 2025 we have the return of trainer cards, and guys, this trailer they didn't need to go this hard. This was one of the best animations I've seen in a long time. So good. And at the end, they also teased the rumored Team Rocket set that's going to be coming out eventually. The iconic R also had a Mewtwo kind of like jump in the silhouette and like the background of it. So they're gonna be showcasing something. That's very hyped for that one. Surprisingly, no Scarlet and Violet or Legends ZA news, but we did confirm the next championship is going to be held in Anaheim in 2025, which I'm pretty sure that city has held more world championships than any other city at this point. But we got a surprise, the 2026 World Championships taking place in San Francisco, which honestly is crazy that they announced the 2026 one, but there was a data leak back in February, so I kind of enjoyed that they just kind of like owned it. But either way, they gave us the dates for both of these championships specifically, so definitely gonna be working to get myself into both of these since they're literally just like a quick 2-hour flight away. And a while back they were talking about that we were gonna have a real life Pokemon series on Netflix. Adding to that rumor, supposedly the story, it's still being written, but supposedly the story is gonna be following one of our favorite trainers, Red. But if they made this series, how would you feel about it? Let me know down in the comments. Detective Pikachu seemed to do pretty well. But for now, it is just a rumor, but rumor has it, if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, it's gonna bring you some good luck. Come back next week for the next Pokemon news video, and I'm struggling to get the Pokemon collections video out, but it's coming out real soon. Thank you everybody who's been submitting stuff. I appreciate it. Take care of each other out there, and I'll see you very soon on the next one.